Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine, doing great at your homes. So students, we were solving the questions from exercise 6a and we have solved till 7th option in addition of algebraic expressions. So we have to start from option number 8. So option number 8 I am writing it for you on the board. So in option number 8 it is 2 upon 3a minus 4 upon 5b plus 3 by 5c, and we have to add this algebraic expression 2 minus 3 upon 4a minus 5 by 2b plus 2 upon 3c, and one more algebraic expression is there, 5 upon 2a plus 7 upon 4b minus 5 upon 6c. So in total we are having how many algebraic expressions? We are having 3 algebraic expressions, and every algebraic expression is having how many terms? 3 terms are there in each algebraic expression. So let's begin without wasting time. We have to add these algebraic expressions. So 2 by 3a, whenever we are adding the algebraic expressions, when we are adding, we are placing the algebraic expressions into the brackets. But if we will not place the algebraic expressions in the bracket, then there is no problem. But as per the rule, we have to place the algebraic expressions in the bracket, right? Because it helps us to, if we will remember this thing always, then once we will solve the questions based on subtraction of algebraic expression, we are not going to forget that. It will become our habit to keep the algebraic expressions in bracket, and whenever we will be solving the questions that are based on subtraction of algebraic expressions, it will be easier for us to solve the questions because the signs are changed, right? So minus 3 upon 4a minus 5 upon 2b plus 2 upon 3c. I hope you are understanding each and everything which I am explaining it to you. If there is any problem, any difficulty, you can please comment down in the comment section. I will be explaining it to you. Right students? So I have written all the 3 algebraic expressions and I have placed them into the brackets. Now what will be our next step? Our next step is to place all the like terms together, collecting all the like terms together. This will be our next step. So as you all can see that this is having a literal factor a, this term is also having literal factor a, and this term is also having literal factor a. So keep all the a's together, then keep all the b's together, then keep all the c's together. Okay students? So now 2 upon 3a minus 3 upon 4a plus 5 upon 2a. I have kept all the a's together. Now there is no need to place them in bracket. Now the next step is to keep all the b's together. So the first b is having a negative sign. So minus 4 upon 5b minus 5 upon 2b plus 7 upon 4b. So now I have kept all the b's together. Now the last step is to keep all the c's together. So first c is having a positive sign, plus 3 upon 5c plus 2 upon 3c minus 5 upon 6 c's. So as you all can see that I have collected all the like terms together. Now what will be our next step students? The next step is to add the like terms. We have to add all the like terms. Okay students? So for that let me clear out some space so that I can add and write. So as you all can see that all the denominators are different. So which types of fractions are these? Please comment down in the comment section. Very good. These all are unlike fractions because the fraction denominators are different. Now to convert the unlike fractions into like fractions, what is the next step? The next step is to take the LCM of the denominators. Now please tell me what is the LCM of 3, 4 and 2. Please reply to me in the comment section. What is the LCM of 3, 4 and 2? As per my knowledge, the LCM of 3, 4 and 2 is 6. Let me take the LCM for you. Wait students. Yes students. So as you all can see that the LCM of 3, 4 and 2 is 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So the LCM of 2, 4 and 3 is 12. I said 6, sorry for that. So the LCM of 2, 4 and 3 is 12. That means we have found the LCM of A part. Now let us make all the denominators as 12. So to make it 12, 3 has to be multiplied by 4. Same goes with the numerator, so it will be 8 upon 2. 8a, denominator is same, that is 12. Now coming to next one, 4 has to be multiplied by 3 in order to make it 12. So same goes with the numerator. So 3 3s are 9. Since it was a negative sign, that is why I am placing a negative sign. Coming to this one, third fraction, third term of this A part. So to make it 12, 2 has to be multiplied by 6. So same goes with the numerator. So 5 has to be multiplied by 6. So this is A part, 8a minus 9a plus 30a upon 12. We have retained the common denominator, right? So now 8a minus 9a plus minus sign of the greatest number. So once you will solve these two terms, you are going to get minus 1a or simply a minus a. अगर कोई कोफिशिएंट नहीं होता है तो बाय डिफॉल्ट वी यूज टू कंसिडर 1 एज द कोफिशिएंट. नाउ माइनस 1a plus 30a is plus minus minus and sign of the greatest number. So minus 1a plus 30a will be 29a. Since 30 is greater than 1, so we will subtract and give the sign of the greatest number. So 29 upon 12a is the final solution of the A part. Now coming to the B part. What is the LCM of 5, 2 and 4? The LCM of 5, 2 and 4 is 20. Let's take the LCM in front of you. 5 ones are, then 2 and 4 is left, 2 ones are, 2 twos are, again 2 ones are, 2 ones are. So the LCM of 5, 2 and 4 is 20. So now to make it 20, all the B's are having different denominators. We will convert all the denominators into 20. So now to make it 20, 5 has to be multiplied by 4. Same goes with the numerator, so it will be minus 16b. Because 4 4s are 16, again it is a negative sign. 2 has to be multiplied by 10 to make it 20. Same goes with the numerator. So 5 tens are 50, right? Now the last one is 4. 4 has to be multiplied by 5 in order to make it 20. So same goes with the numerator. So 7 5s are 35. So this is the final result after taking the LCMs, and the denominator will be 20. Now minus minus is plus and sign of the greatest number is applied. But in minus minus both the numbers are having negative sign, so negative sign will be there, but yes, we will add both the numbers. So minus 16 and minus 50. What is the answer? Please reply to me in the comment section. Minus 16 minus 50. The answer is minus 66. क्या है आपका आंसर? That is minus 66. Let me write it for you. So now please tell me, minus 66b plus 35b. What is the answer? If you know the answer, please pause the video and reply to me in the comment section. Very good. Plus minus minus and sign of the greatest number. So once you will subtract 35 from 66, what will be the answer, students? The answer will be 31 minus 31. What will be the answer? Minus 31. Now let me rub this also. You can write all the steps for better clarity. I am not writing, I am just writing the final one. So minus 31 upon 20b. Now coming to the C part, what is the LCM of 5, 3 and 6? What is the LCM of 5, 3 and 6? The LCM of 5, 3 and 6 is 30. Let me take the LCM for you. 5 ones are 5, then 3 6, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, again 2 ones are 2. So the LCM of 5, 3 and 2 is 30. Now let me solve the C part for you. To make it 30, 5 has to be multiplied by 6. And to make it 30, 3 has to be multiplied by 10. To make it 36 has to be multiplied by 5. By the number which I am multiplying the denominator, by the same number I have to multiply the numerators. So now the C portion will be like this. I am writing it over here. 3 6 are 18. So 18C plus 2 10s are 20C minus 5 5s are 25C. And upon 30, because we have retained the common denominator. Now let me rub this. Now let me solve this for you. Now students, please reply to me in the comment section, what is 18 plus 20? What is 18 plus 20? 18 plus 20 is 38, right? So here it will be plus 38c minus 25c. Now 38 minus 25 is, please pause the video and reply to me in the comment section. 38 minus 25, it is 13, right? What is the final answer? 13c upon 30. And since 38 was the greatest number having positive sign, so the final answer will be 13 upon 30c. So I hope you must have understood that how I have added these algebraic expressions. Now students, I am not solving the ninth one. Ninth one is your homework. Okay. Now let me solve the 10th one. Okay. I am solving it for you, the 10th option. Let me write it for you first of all. For the first step is, if you know the answer, please reply to me in the comment section. Why I am asking again and again? Because whenever you are writing anything, you are going to remember it for the whole lifetime. You will never forget it once you will write it in the comment section. Okay students, so let's keep all the algebraic expressions in the bracket. 3 by 2 x cube minus 1 upon 4 x square plus 5 upon 3. The first one I have kept in the bracket. It is containing how many terms? Please reply to me in the comment section. Very good. 3 terms. Minus 5 upon 4 x cube plus 3 upon 5 x square minus x plus 1 upon 5. Now please tell me how many terms are there in this algebraic expression, students. Very good. You all are right. There are 4 terms in this algebraic expression. Now writing the third algebraic expression for you. It is minus x square plus 3 upon 8x minus 8 upon 15. Now please reply to me in the comment section that how many algebraic terms are there in this algebraic expression. Very good students. In total there are 3 terms in this expression. Now as you all can see that this one is having x cube, this one is also having x cube, but the third algebraic expression is not having any term that is containing x cube as a literal factor. So once we will be adding all the x cubes, since there is no term here, so there is no need to add anything from here, because we have to add all the like terms together. So collecting the like terms together, so it will be 3 upon 2 x cube minus 5 upon 4 x cube. Now don't keep them in the bracket. Very good. Now coming to x squares. So x square, this is minus 1 upon 4 x square. Now coming to this one, this is positive 3 upon 5 x square, and here it is minus x square. Since it is not having any coefficient, by default what is the coefficient of this term? 1 will be the coefficient of this term. Now what we have to do? We have to check for the next power. So the next power is, once you will see this algebraic expression, there is no x in this. So you will not directly add all the constants, because there is one x here. In the second algebraic expression, there is the next power, that is x to the power of 1. If there will be no power, then by default we will consider 1 as the power. So in this algebraic expression and in this algebraic expression, here it was not there x cube, but here it is x, but in this there is no x. But yes, if you can see here, there is one algebraic expression term that is containing x. So minus x plus 3 upon 8x. Okay. Now here it will be, let me write it for you. So I have written it for you, minus x plus 3 upon 8x. Now I have to write all the constants together. So 5 upon 3 plus 1 upon 5 minus 8 upon 15. Let me write it for you. So students, I have written all the constants together, 5 upon 3 plus 1 upon 5 minus 8 upon 15. As there was no space over there, so I have written here downwards. So now we have collected all the like terms together. What is the next step, students? Please reply to me in the comment section. Very good. Now we have to add all the like terms. So once we will take the LCM of 2 and 4, what is the LCM of 2 and 4? Please reply to me in the comment section. Very good. The LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So to make it 4, 2 has to be multiplied by 2. So it will be 6x cube minus 5x cube upon 4. what it will be? It will be 6x cube minus 5x cube upon 4, and 6 minus 5 is 1. So the final answer will be, either you write 1 or you can simply write x cube upon 4. So we have solved this part. Now coming to x square part. What is the LCM of 4 and 5? Before telling me the LCM, which type of numbers are 4 and 5? Very good students. You can reply to me in the comment section. Yes. 4 and 5 are a pair of co-primes. So their LCM will be their product. Why they are co-primes? If you know the answer, you can comment down in the comment section. They are called co-primes because they do not have any other common factor apart from 1. So to make it 20, 4 has to be multiplied by 5 and 5 has to be multiplied by 4. So here it will be 5x square minus 5x square plus 3 4s are 12. So 12x square upon 20. Now plus minus minus and sign of the greatest number. So 12 minus 5 is 12 minus 5. Please reply to me in the comment section. Very good. It will be plus 7. Why it will be plus 7? Because 12 was the greatest number and it was having a positive sign. So 7 upon 20 x square. Now solving the part which is having x. So since x was not having any denominator, by default 1 will be the denominator. Now 1 and 8, what will be the LCM? The LCM will be 8. So x has to be multiplied by 8 in order to make it 8. Because 1 8 is 8, so minus 8x plus 3x upon 8, right? Now plus minus minus, sign of the greatest number. So greatest number is having negative sign and 8 minus 3 is 5. So the final answer will be minus 5 upon 8x. Now coming to the constant part. What is the LCM of 3, 5 and 15? Let me rub this first of all. Only constant part is left, so I am not rubbing that. Yes. So students, tell me the LCM of 3, 5 and 15. 3 1s are 3 and 3 5s are 15. So the LCM of 3, 5 and 15 is 15. Now to make it 15, 5 has to be multiplied by which number? Sorry, 3. 3 has to be multiplied by 5. So same goes with the numerator. So 5 5s are 25. 25 upon 15. Now coming to the second one, 5 has to be multiplied by 3. So here it will be plus 3. And 15 is already 15. So here it will be minus 8. So at the end it will be 25 plus 3 minus 8 upon 15. Now 25 plus 3 is 28 and 28 minus 8 is 20. So the final answer here it will be 20 upon 15 plus 20 upon 15. So I hope you must have understood how I have added. So you have to do these two questions in the maths class for copy. Now coming about the homework, only one option I have skipped, that is your homework students. And as you all can see that 20 upon 15 can be reduced. Can it be reduced? अगर वो reduce हो सकती हैं जो terms आपको दी गई हैं, if they can be reduced, then we have to reduce them. And 20 upon 15, once I will reduce it, it will become what? 5 4s are 20 and 5 3s are 15. So it will be 4 upon 3. Right students? Really sorry students, in the literal factor x square, I have missed one thing. Let me write that x square part for you once again. This will not come here. Let me correct it. It will be minus 1 upon 4 x square plus 3 by 5 x square and minus x square. These were the terms, right? So once you will take the LCM of 5 and 4, the LCM of 1, 5 and 4 is 20. So now to make it 20, 1 has to be multiplied, 4 has to be multiplied by 5. So once I will multiply 4 by 5, here it will be 5x square minus 5x square. Now to make it 20, 5 has to be multiplied by 4. So here it will be 3 4s are 12. So plus 12x square. Now 1 has to be multiplied by 20. So same goes with the numerator. So here it will be minus 20x square upon 20. This was the coefficient part of which the answer is wrong, so I am correcting it for you. Okay students, now minus 5x square plus 12x square minus 20x square. So minus 5 plus 12 plus minus minus and sign of the greatest number. So here it will be 7x square minus 20x square upon 20. This much is remaining. Now plus 7 minus 20 plus minus minus and sign of the greatest number. So 20 minus 7 is minus 13. So it will be minus 13 upon 20x square. Here it will be minus 13 upon 20x square. While solving it, I realized that I committed this mistake, and really sorry for that students. Sorry for the trouble which you faced. And if there is any problem, any query, you can comment down in the comment section. Bye bye, take care.
Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.